Hey, hey guys, I'm in a Walmart parking lot, where else, in Ohio, but I wanted to talk about a few things and introduce this week's video. First of all, for all of those people who were part of a Route 20 group, I mean, all the people that live on Route 20 or nearby, I'm no longer on that group. I am now on Brian Farr's group. He does historic Route 20, and so I'm going to be on that group posting everything relating to where you all are, and if you want a chance to meet up with me, that's going to be the group that we're going to interact with. So I hope to see you there. I'm going to put a link below, but if you search for Route 20 historic group in Facebook, you will find it, and join up. And when you get there, be sure to say hi to Brian or myself. Other than that, this week is all about Ohio, at least the first part of Ohio. I met a wonderful person, and she showed us some covered bridges, so we're going to look at that. And what else? Oh gosh, there was one other thing we did. Oh, we get to visit a president's house, the 20th president. So if you don't know who that is, you can probably pause this and beat me to the punch if you want to find out who it is. Otherwise, we'll do that. And then finally, we go to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in Cleveland. So as you guessed, I made it to Cleveland, and I'm a little bit past Cleveland right now. It's a beautiful day. It's almost 70 degrees. It's amazing, amazing. So I think a couple more days and we have to maybe put the down sleeping bags away. So, all right, if you guys are ready, so are we. So let's go.
Ohio!
Ohio!
Yeah.
Knocking down another state. We're done with Pennsylvania.
Yep.
It was only that big. Pennsylvania was very short. And if you saw the one before this, we were in Niagara Falls in Buffalo. Very cold. Today's a beautiful day.
Good.
It's warm. We're only about 65 miles, 70 miles from Cleveland. So that's kind of exciting. Are you ready to get going?
All right.
Let's go.
All right. I like the weather.
It's beautiful. Okay.
Yeah, nice weather for walk. For drive.
Yeah. She's nice weather for walking. She's not the one walking. I am, but it's a nice weather for driving.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the old van. So, you ready to go? Say see ya. Bye. Okay, good. Good morning, everyone. It's a nice, it's going to, guess what? It's going to rain today. Yesterday was absolutely beautiful, not a cloud in the sky. It got us all the way into Ohio. And now we were in the town of, I don't want to pronounce it because y'all are going to make fun of me. It's something like Conneaut. Yeah, I know, I'll get some comments on that. But it's just right across the border, not too far, about 5 miles into Ohio, on the way to Cleveland, going west on Route 20, which goes again from Boston to Newport, Oregon. Like here, we're outside of the Lake Erie Automotive, and these guys were great. You know, we talked to the owner, and he said, oh yes, we can park here. And he said we could come back tonight, because actually we're meeting a woman in just a couple minutes here. Her name is Ginger, and she follows us on the Route 20 group on Facebook. I saw her page, and she really does a lot with covered bridges, and there's a lot of covered bridges, I think like 4 of them just in this area, and I really love covered bridges. So she's on her way here. She's driving 20 miles just to take some time and show us, take us on a tour of at least one covered bridge. So that's coming up probably right next after this. This is Ginger in her car, and we have not met yet, but she's going to show us one of the covered bridges around here. This is what they call a uncovered bridge. Hey, Ginger. Jackson can come out, honey. No, my wife said no. Anyway, nice to meet you. Elbow bump from a distance. Okay. Okay. As usual.
Bring your dogs out here all the time.
Oh, do you really? So thank you for meeting us. First of all, I think I made a fool of myself trying to pronounce. Is it Conduit?
Oh, it's Conneaut.
Oh, Conneaut.
Everybody makes that up. It's an Indian name.
Oh, okay, okay. And this is Marvy. Marvy, this is Ginger. No touching. No touch. No touch. No touch.
Back in the old days, when they built bridges, they covered a lot of them because it protects the wood and made them last a lot longer. That was one of the main reasons. They also say that part of it could be that they were helping horses not be scared going over rivers, but most people think that that isn't really the main reason, that it's more about protecting the wood and making it last longer. And this county used to have 50 some. We went down to only 12, and we're back up to 19 because our last couple county engineers have saved the ones that we still had, rehabbed them all, and built a bunch of new ones.
Wow.
And Creek Road is one of our oldest ones.
This one?
It was built, nobody's quite sure, around 1900.
Okay, so this is called the Creek Road Bridge.
Yes.
And it was built, wow, over 100 years ago.
Yes.
Okay.
Our oldest ones that are still remaining were built in the 1860s.
Wow.
We have smoke alarms in
Oh.
most of our bridges.
Oh, okay. I just love these. These are just so cool.
And thankfully this one is not horribly vandalized.
See, I love old stuff like this, like in Paw Paw, West Virginia, which have you been there?
I've heard of it.
It's got the tunnel that they used to drag barges through in the C&O Canal.
Because there might be somebody coming down this side of the road.
Okay. In the C&O Canal, and when you walk along the pathway along the canal in this dark tunnel, they have a handrail and they've got rope burns from where the mules pulled the barges through 100 and some odd years ago. Quite interesting. Okay. But anyway, tell us a little bit more. Marvy's our staff photographer. So if people are wanting to jump off the interstate and come to see these bridges or come to your festival, what's the best way for them to find you or the festival?
We have a website, coveredbridgefestival.org.
That's right here. I'm going to put it up magically above us. It's right here. You can go to this link. It'll also be it'll be on our links below, so you can follow that.
And we also have a Facebook page.
Okay.
And I run the office on there 4 days a week. I am happy to send out tour maps before people come to the area if they want.
Okay. All right, we're following Ginger to another bridge. Okay, Jackson. All right, let's go. What? What? You want to see a bridge? All right, and here it is. Oh, what is that bridge? Okay, okay. Stop hamming it up. 25 tons. Uh-oh, Jackson weighs 20 tons. It's going to be close. Oh, this is kind of pretty. There's a nice little creek out there. And let's take a look over there. Yeah. All right, so which one are we at now, Connie?
This one is Middle Road Covered Bridge. It's also in Conneaut.
Conneaut,
Yes.
okay. That's cool. Look at a
One
close
of the
up.
ones, one of the first ones from the 1860s.
Great. Well, I'm in Mentor, Ohio now, fixing for the rain to stop raining a little bit so I can continue down on my way to Cleveland. We decided to stop at the late Garfield. He was the 20th president of the United States, brilliant strategist, military guy, and at some point even Lincoln suggested that he run for president. And his reign is we'll just walk up on the porch. This is where he lived, and he had a very short presidency. I think I think it's only like 6 months, and then some attorney, it's always lawyers, shot him, and he didn't die right away. I think he stuck around for quite a while. Alexander Graham Bell evidently used one of his newfangled electronic devices to try to help remove the bullet, and was not successful at all with that. I don't know if I can walk in the grass, but I'm just going to take a shortcut. So anyway, to say the least, Mr. Garfield's no longer with us, but it's a beautiful house. I think it was sold at the turn of the century, and a lot of the land that existed on it was sold off, but at some point clearly it became a historical landmark, and we could normally go in and tour it, but because of the virus everything's closed down. But I did talk to the guy in charge of the Parks National Park Department, and said we were welcome to walk around the land, that it was completely open still to walk around and see everything. So anyway, that's it from Garfield. Well, we went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
It's not open.
It's not open, but we knew that when we were coming here, but we definitely wanted to stop here. I always wanted to go here. I didn't matter how much tickets were costing. We were definitely going to go and film and put it into our memories, but guess we'll have to come back another year. But Yeah, it's quite famous. So why is it in Cleveland? And the only thing I can think of is Alan Freed, who was, if you've ever watched any of the old 50s rock and roll movies, he kind of coined that phrase rock and roll in like 51 to describe a lot of the black music that was happening at the time. And I mean, you had Louis Jordan and stuff that you could almost consider rock and roll, kind of a transition from swing. And Ike Turner with the song Rocket 88. Some people think that was the first rock and roll song, but he first, Freed used the term rock and roll back, I think, in 51. And then he had the very first rock and roll concert here in Cleveland at the Cleveland Arena, I think. And after that, it gained in popularity and moved to New York. But I think that is probably why the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is here. Maybe they just won a bid or a contract, I don't know. But if you know, hit the comments button and let us know about it. But anyway, I guess we'll have to kind of cross this off our bucket list, and got to keep walking. So got to say goodbye to Cleveland and head up towards the beautiful town of Toledo and then eventually Chicago. So say goodbye to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. All right, we'll go out with a little bit of music.
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, the music we're playing is, we can't play real rock songs because copyright infringements, you just can't do it. So I use Epidemic Sound for a lot of my songs, but the rockabilly song that you might be listening to is written by me and performed by the group I was in called the Fabulaires. Hope you enjoyed that. Bye. Rock on. I mean, what can I say? That's it. So thanks for watching. And again, subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Of course, give it a thumbs up if you like it. Please write your comments below and share the video if you'd like to. That will really help us grow our channel. Tell your friends, just hit that share button and it'll go to your Facebook and you can make a comment like, check these guys out. That would be wonderful. We'd really appreciate that support. And if you want to support us any other way, just go below the video and see all of our links, okay? That's it. Marvy and I will see you next week. Ciao.
Yeah, man from Inville, my rockabilly bride. Yeah, I said she's really Sinville. Yeah, man from Inville, my rockabilly bride.